On behalf of the entire CartFlows team, we are so excited to bring this new update to CartFlows Pro. The first item is going to be a feature enhancement. I'm going to show you that in a moment, but the big new feature is going to be around what you can do with your funnels, and we call this Smart Funnels. It's a new initiative that we have here at CartFlows to make your funnels smarter so that you can make more money through making smarter offers to the buyers that go through your funnels. So first, let's start with the feature enhancement, and it's going to be simple, but it's going to be good. This is probably one of the biggest feature requests that we've had, and it might seem simple, and it's this blinking arrow next to your order bumps. And it makes sense why you'd want this, right? When someone's looking at your entire checkout page, this will help it stand out. It's a blinking arrow, but we have some interesting options that you have available to you with the blinking arrow. Let me show you what we can do there. So here I am on a checkout page, and we see right here we'll want to go ahead and click on the order bump option right here as you normally would. And when you scroll down, we have two new options right here. That is the first one to enable the arrow, and the second option is if you want that arrow to blink. And you saw in what I just showed here, this is the arrow and the arrow is blinking. You have those options right here, and it's as simple as clicking on a checkbox to enable that and then clicking on update, and you get to have those. So that was our feature enhancement, and so many people have asked for that. We're glad to be able to deliver on your requests. The second has to do with making your funnels smarter. So first, let me show you how a typical sales funnel works. I put together this funnel map. Now, don't judge my funnel mapping skills here, and let me walk you through this, or talk you through this really quick. So your funnel always starts with an order page right here, and then your buyer purchases, and then they get sent over here to your first upsell. There's only two choices on an upsell page. It's either yes, and then it gets automatically charged, or they choose no, and you then send them to a downsell. So here's where they would go. If they chose yes, they go here to an upsell, and if they say no, they go down to the downsell. And then if they're on the downsell, they have those same two options, yes or no. Now if they chose yes or no, they both go to the same location, which is the next upsell, or if that's the end of your funnel, it will go to a thank you page. And then you can have series of upsell, downsell sequences like that. So you see in this diagram here, I end up having three of them, right? So here's one right here, and then here's the second sequence, and then here is the third sequence. And then right here, whether they choose yes or they choose no, they're going to end up at the same location, which is right here, and that is the thank you page. And this is how your funnels work now. This is how CartFlows works now. This is how pretty much all funnels work now. But we knew that we can make this smarter. We knew that we can make this better. So let me show you what a smart funnel is. Here I am on a different funnel map, and you can see it starts the same way. This is a smart funnel. It starts at an order page, and then from the order page they get sent to the first upsell page. Well, now with CartFlows, you're going to be able to choose where that buyer goes every single time they choose yes or no. So you can create custom funnel paths. So here we have an upsell, and there's yes and no. So this is where the buyer will go if they choose yes, and they'll take this path down here if the buyer chooses no. And what we see here, let me draw a line there. These are two entirely separate funnel paths. So if your buyer chooses yes, they're going to go through this up here. If they choose no, they're going to go through a different sequence of offers down here. And with both, they're going to end up at the same location, which is this thank you page right here, to complete and close out the order. This is powerful stuff. You see advanced marketers using these tactics and strategies, and now every single CartFlows Pro user is going to be able to do the same thing. Now, this is actually very easy to implement in CartFlows. I'm going to show you. It might look complicated on the funnel map. Super easy to implement on CartFlows. Now, what I would recommend when you want to have these separate funnel paths, two things are going to help you to be able to implement this the fastest. Number one is to map out your funnel. You can simply pull out a piece of paper and you can get a pencil and you can draw it out just like this. And the second thing is I would name the upsells, give them, and the downsells, give them unique names for each of these steps. And then once you do that, it's going to be very easy to link it all up. Right here is a smart funnel on CartFlows with this new version that we just released. And you can see a couple things look different. Number one, here is the first checkout, and then they're going to go down here to the next step, which is the first upsell offer. Now, the two things you see different are right here off to the right. You see where the buyer goes if they choose yes, and you can see where the buyer goes if they choose no. And this is where naming each of your upsells and downsells, each of your offers, is very important, because it says right here yes, and then the name of the offer, no, and the name of the offer, and it corresponds with what the step names are down here. And let me show you how easy it is to choose where the buyer goes when they click yes and when they click no. So I'll go ahead and click on edit for this offer right here, and I'm going to scroll down, and we have a new option right here for settings. So you have the same short code, and this is going to be the link that you put in to the button when they want to buy it, and the link when they don't want to accept that offer. But here, right here is the new setting. It says conditional redirect. So let's go ahead and click in there, and you can see right here where the buyer chooses yes or the buyer chooses no. We now have a drop down that will show a list of your offers, and it's going to take the buyer to that location. So right here, if they say yes, we're going to make this upsell offer right here. It's the monthly group coaching offer. And you can see we have it organized very nicely here. And this is where naming each of your steps is very crucial. So it's super easy to find where you want to send them next, because you have the name for it, as well as you have that funnel map to work off of. See how easy it is? And it's the same thing when your buyer says no. So in this funnel that I have set up right here, the first offer is going to be a master class course. And so this is going to be a more advanced course. So a buyer that wants advanced training will probably choose yes. And a buyer that is not interested or ready for advanced training might choose no. So the buyers are in different spots in their journey. So you might want to make a different series of offers if someone says yes versus no, and that's what we're doing here. So if someone says no, we then offer them a more beginner-friendly course, a jumpstart course offer right here. And if they say yes that they want that, then we're going to offer them group coaching calls. If they say no to that as well, we'll just figure it's not going to be worth making additional offers to this buyer. We're going to send them straight to the thank you page. And that is that one funnel path that we talked about. Now, if someone chooses yes, it's going to take them right here to offer them the monthly group coaching calls. And so if the buyer then says, yes, I want that, that means they want more training, they want results faster. So we're going to make an additional offer right here, which is one-on-one mentoring at a premium. Now, if they choose no to the monthly group coaching, then we're going to send them, in this case, to the same offer, but we could just as easily, if we wanted to, have sent them to the thank you page. And whether they choose yes or no right here, we're going to send them down to the thank you page. And this is a smart funnel, and this is something that you couldn't do before, and most funnel tools don't actually allow you to do. But we wanted to push the envelope further to give you more flexibility, more options, and more power to CartFlows Pro users. So this is the first version of Smart Funnels, and this is a series of updates that we're going to make over the next few months. The first is right here with your funnels to make them smarter, to have these different funnel paths, and we have more exciting things in store in the future. Hey, we just want to deliver on what our customers are asking for and give you more ways to have more success with your funnels, increase your sales, and be a lot more successful. And that's our mission here at CartFlows. So this is, by the way, the official CartFlows YouTube channel. If this is your first time visiting the channel, you might want to subscribe and click on the notification bell. And if you do that, YouTube will let you know when we have new feature update videos just like this and tutorials. So it's a good idea to subscribe and click on the notification bell. You can ask me any question that you like down below in the comment section. And hey, if you enjoy these feature updates like this, why don't you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. So that's all that I have for you in this feature update video. I can't wait to release the next video for you.